our rest day. We're going for a walk up to the Olympic Village.
The buildings was they transformed it into a mall and restaurants, and there's cinemas in there. And the way they did it was, if you look at the bottom of the building, those red bricks used to go all the way down to the floor. So they had to cut off the bottom because the structure wouldn't have been strong enough to support it. So they had to cut off the bottom. They put a layer of concrete slabbing with metal rods and so forth to support the whole structure so it wouldn't fall down when they were fixing it. And they replaced it with those red metal support beams on the bottom there. And then when you go inside, we're going to see the internal structure of the building. The whole thing is propped up and supported by massive yellow metal rods that go all the way to the roof and hold the roof up and everything. It's very interesting architecturally what this building is. I'll just say something, guys. I had a group 2 weeks ago, my boys. I had one boy in there called Kyle. And everything I said, he took it on board. Everything. Every time we talked about something football-wise, he was the first one listening. This boy doesn't even play reps, right? If I was to say to you who's going to be the most successful person, I'm not the most successful footballer, but the most successful person out of that group, it's Kyle. You know that the only boy in that group after 2 weeks that emailed me back and told me, thank you so much, it was the best trip I've ever had in my life, I'll never forget it, was Kyle. The only one that stood around and listened to everything I said or everything another adult said. You want to be successful in life, okay? It's fun to be on your phones, it's fun to play games and talk about girls and all that, but life, I'm telling you now, it changes as you get older. And if you learn to train your brain to soak in what you're seeing right now, to pay attention to that statue, like the first thing I say to myself is, how old is that? Who did it? Who put it there? Do you understand? You've got to have an inquisitive mind. If you've got an inquisitive mind, that also follows through on your football career. Start asking more questions about how to become a better footballer. It's really important to soak in culture, guys. You don't have this in Australia, you know what I mean? It's not every day that you see something like this. An old bullfighting ring that's been transformed into a mall. It might not sound like much to you guys, but when you really start to think about what that is, it's an amazing, amazing thing. You know what I mean? These two pillars, they're an exact replica of two pillars, I think, in Rome or something like that. And they represent something, you know what I mean? It's a matter of maybe reading some of the boards as you're carrying through, because it gives you information about what this area is. This is a big entertainment place where they do markets, they do exhibitions and things like that. So a lot of this is government, and a lot of it is something like the entertainment centre you might get in Canberra, where they do a lot of exhibitions and things like that. And this promenade leads up to the top. There's a massive fountain. On top of that, you're going to see there's a massive museum. That's where we're going to go. So what we'll do is we'll have a quick look inside so you can see the structure. Do you guys want to go to the roof and see the view around? It's a 360-degree walk up there.
Yep.
Let's go and have a quick look.
Let's go.
Cool. Where you see that left there, that's the roof, but you've got restaurants up there as well. So this big open structure here, all the walls on the side have to hold up the weight of everything else. So imagine if you were an architect and you had to do the design for this building. You had to build it around something that's been maybe 400 or Aren't you hot?
That's the 4 pillars behind the 3 pillars in front. Hey, uh-oh.
The other guy running from the police. He's locked up, he's loose. There he goes. That's a freebies. That's the first time I've seen him run off like that.
Barcelona Stadium, Olympic Stadium. Oh, sorry, I didn't turn it on. Do it again.
It moves a bit.
That one guy didn't get off.
Oh, nice view. Once we get over the trees. Terrific.
Worst position. Lucky.
Oh, look down.
Nice.
Ah, excellent. It was worth $7.
Yeah.
Spectacular.
Wait till we get over the water.
Yeah.
That's the boys in front of us.
Yeah.
Yeah. Beautiful city, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Our training pitch for a few weeks to come is just down there somewhere.
Is it?
On the mountain there.
Oh, I've seen that one. No, as in from the aerial view.
From the aerial view,
Yeah, I've seen, what do you call it, the Olympic one, and then I spotted one that was just
It
down.
might be that one, yeah. but it's well hidden. No one knows about it. The only one who knows about it is George. He goes, all these other operators that come here, they don't know where to find the grounds. He goes, I know where all the grounds are. And he goes, and like they stay here and then they drive 20 minutes that way to look for a ground. And you can just walk up the hill and there's a ground up there, you know, and it's a good ground too. It's not a big one, but just for a training session, a self-run training session, that's perfect. It belongs to a little club. There's a little club there that uses it. It's got one pitch that looks like this, which is a five-a-side pitch, and the other one's synthetic. The clouds covering the mountains today. Look at that ship! Mamma Luigi! No standing up. Just break that little bit.
Heavy bags, boys. Right, for mum.
Why?
For mama.
It's creepy, dude.
Mama.
What about if I give you a boost in there, Jay?
Jooka, do it again.
Huh?
What's going on?
What?
What are you doing here, buddy?
Oh, I don't know.
You lost?
What are you doing?
You lost?
Yeah. Where am I? Wait, is it hollow?
Yeah.
Cannon's
That's your size, mate.
Harry, get in.
Clear the spider webs out while you're there.
Right, there's so much rubbish in there. You seen that?
Big Rick will have a look. He can check. He's tall enough.
Go on, Richie.
You already tried. Only Harry can climb.
Well, pick him up and put him in.
Una broma macabra, no había nadie detrás de la barra del otro verano. Y en lugar de fumar, vengo. Las 1 y las 2 y las 3. Y de todos a la noche nos encontró la luna. Y nos dieron las 10.
No, I can't see.
See the wires?
It's really hard. Yeah, I see him. Just go right in front of us? I know, but the lines go down there. Where does that come from?
You want a picture of this here?
It's a lead into me now.
I don't think he cares.
No, I don't think just quickly. Nice. Money now. Jooks obviously looked after him. Well, we thought he did. I know he did. Because I think Leo had a bit of a trek today. Leo sort of made it to went on a wander. I think the guys must have been trying to find Leo because the boys were walking all over the building today, apparently. Yeah, so Leo was found in the lift. So we're not sure how Leo got into the lift. Miguel. But
Surely if Duke lost Leo, Duke has to look after Leo again.
But Miguel must have found Leo, but Jook, that was poor form to let Leo wander the corridors. So Jook's been nominated. Again. And by the way, guys, apparently the security cameras have had a bit of a workout, so they are they're really trying to identify the suspects who are wandering the floors. But anyway, we'll worry about that later. To get involved, Rhino, you make another appearance in there.
Every night. There's like 7 parents.
Stop being dodgy.
Well, stop hanging out with me then. True story, Rhino was caught up in a sting operation. The police car came tearing around the corner whilst Rhino was handing over the money to some illegal immigrants.
For some stolen property.
Something that was wrapped up in something. My cameras didn't quite get it, but the suspect, well, the other suspect, quickly picked up his gear, or most of his gear, and left money on the ground and items of for sale, and took off after the boys who were running up the stairs for a race. So it looked like the guy, I've got a film, it looked like the guy was chasing after the boys up the hill. Meanwhile, Rhino's looking out there with money and the police right there, and all the stolen items were on the ground. So Rhino didn't actually pick up anything, he was a good lad. So, but again, you were caught up in something illegal, so you're a suspect again.
To his credit though, he did find €2. Yeah. I wasn't quick enough to get the Barranis though.
So drinks were on you.
I know.
I spent it on another league.
It appears that when someone has their birthday, the last person had their birthday picked up Leo. So Bailey, no, it's not you. Okay, so you're right. You were expecting it, weren't you?
Yeah, sometimes you early to make
No. So it is you actually. So there you go.
He's not sharing it, he's eating it.
Speech. I'd like to thank you all for coming over to Barcelona. That's awesome.